Good morning, everyone. Leslie Myrick here, interior designer and business coach with Nancy Quinn and Profit Insiders Coaching. It's Monday. It's probably the last work Monday in December, and it's feeling like a Monday, I gotta say. But we have the fabulous Maddie Landers from Interior Design Society here today, and we got a fun topic because we're talking about travel inspiration and incredible learning opportunities with the Interior Design Society.
Yes. So, everyone loves to travel, and we have been doing these educational trips abroad for several years now. And so we started doing this because members were coming to us saying, I really want to go to Maison Objet in Paris, but I've never been before. And it's a little scary to just, do this trip on your own. My husband doesn't, or my spouse doesn't really have any interest in going. I want to go with a group of designers. So we started putting these trips together, and we started with, I think these trips were done many, many years ago before I was with IDS, but in recent years, we started doing these trips, and we started with Paris in, I think, 2018, I think was our first one.
Okay.
And it was an amazing, amazing trip. And so after that, we just knew we needed to be able to offer these types of trips for interior designers, for our IDS members. And it's kind of like a member perk because we're putting this trip together for you, and they're all design inspired. So on these trips, you get to really look and see and do the things that are specific to an interior designer. So it's really an amazing opportunity.
So you mentioned the first trip close to 10 years ago now was Paris. Where else has IDS gone over the years?
We have been, we've been to Venice, Italy. That was, I think 2 years ago. And then we've been to Paris now like 4 or 5 times. This past year we were in Florence, Italy, and I see our travel agent actually joined on Instagram here, Suzanne. She is amazing. She helps us put together these amazing trips, and she actually used to be an interior designer. So she knows like exactly what to plan. It's awesome.
She knows what we want to see when we're traveling.
Yes. So we've done those 2 Italian cities. We've done Paris several times. We've actually also done Morocco. So really cool places that are draws for interior designers that have, something special to see. Of course, in Paris, there is a furniture show. In Venice, we were there during Glass Week. So if you're familiar with Murano glass.
Mm-hmm.
And then in Florence, you don't even need to be there during a specific time because there are so many, there's so much art, and there are so many artisans there. And it was truly amazing.
Awesome.
But Leslie, I would like to, if it's okay with you, announce where we're going for 2026.
I would love to know. Where
ready
for 2026? Drum roll.
Okay, so the IDS abroad trip next year will be in Provence, France.
Beautiful.
So we're going somewhere new, and it's Provence is known for antiques. So that is going to be the focus of the trip. So if you are into antiquing, that is going to be an amazing experience for you.
That sounds amazing.
And I don't have the itinerary on hand, but I know that usually we plan group dinners and group meals together. So that is really wonderful. So you get to know the other designers on the trip, and form friendships, and just, it's great to experience the local culture and the food and drink, of course. We usually go to different types of showrooms and to artisans that are have been using that craft for generations and generations. And then, of course, this trip will include lots of antique kind of specific excursions. So it's really an amazing opportunity. This trip next year, it's going to be in early June 1st through the 6th, I believe. So mark your calendars, and we will have registration will be available very soon. And I will say, usually these trips sell out very fast.
Yeah.
So if you want to go, you need to sign up ASAP as soon as you see the registration come out.
Well, and what a huge benefit that you offer this, because we all know, like, traveling to new places can be scary. Not in, not like, scary, but just where do I go? What are the showrooms? What are the resources there? Who do I connect with? Where do I stay? And you guys are making that so easy.
And you don't want to waste any of your time while you're
Yes.
traveling. So you want to make sure that what you have planned is going to be worth it. So this is, I promise, going to be worth it.
Yes. That just sounds magical. And this is something that you might be thinking like, okay, well, I'm not going to necessarily be buying French antiques. If you don't already realize, and I hope you do if you're a designer, the value that travel brings to you as a human, to your business, to your perspective, to everything that you do, even if you don't start suddenly designing in the French provincial style, there's so much you can take from seeing new things in new places, new ideas. Maybe there is a new vendor or showroom you build a relationship with. Maybe there is just a beautiful hotel you stay at or see that inspires your next project. So I always think
totally
it's so valuable to get out from behind your desk, as beautiful as your office might be, and go see the world and see how that impacts your business, your confidence, your creativity.
Yeah, I love that. That's so true about impacting your confidence, because it can, broadening your perspective can really do that. And, exploring a foreign country really does give you some confidence.
Yes,
I love that.
I'm excited about this next trip. I hate that I can't go. I already know I'm not available that week, but I cannot wait to see the IDS Instagram and hear from designers that are doing it, because what a phenomenal experience to get to go just somewhere that maybe wouldn't be on your radar otherwise, or would be sort of on that like bucket list, but you hadn't taken steps to do it. We're handing you a trip. Come, go have fun. Go see.
Totally. And it's a tax write-off, right? It's a business expense. So
it is a business expense.
You really need to look at it with that frame of mind. Because you really get so much out of it. Yeah. We have designers every time we do one of these trips, we have several designers who source while they're there from the showrooms and the manufacturers that we're seeing, and they order product either, to be shipped back to the US or to be custom made in the future. I've seen that happen many, many times. So it's really cool. You can find a unique item for a client. And it's, something special you can add to your service offerings.
I think that's such a great way to set you apart as a designer, to have that asset to it. I love collecting art when I travel, and I'm not talking like, big, fancy, expensive galleries, but just flea market, local artists that are selling stuff on the side of the road. You can find some really beautiful pieces that are really affordable. What a cool thing to introduce into your clients' homes, into your styling, things that have story and soul and are handmade, and you have collected them while on this trip.
Yes, I so agree. So Suzanne says on Instagram that for the trip to Provence next year, we will be in a town called L'Isle-sur-la-Sorgue. I probably really butchered that. But it is the antiques capital of Provence. So it's the place to be.
So, Merry Christmas. This can be your gift to yourself. Yes! Happy holidays. Put a deposit. Is registration open yet? I want to make sure people
not yet. It's not yet open.
When is it starting? So or is there an email list? How can
we'll go out? We'll go out to our members first. So that is who gets first priority for this trip. It will go out probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Wonderful.
Max. So look,
Happy New Year.
You're hearing it here first. So this has not even been posted on social media or anything yet. So you're
so exciting, Maddie. Thank you for putting the word out here in Nancy's world. And I imagine so many designers are just lighting up hearing about this, because it sounds like such an incredible opportunity. And never mind the friendships. Like when you travel internationally with people, that is an instant bond when you are on flights together and hotels, and pounding the pavement or pounding the beautiful, cobblestone sidewalks, whatever it might be.
Yeah. So true. And so for this trip in particular, we only have 20 spots.
Okay.
So make sure you sign up quickly. Sometimes we're able to accommodate more, but for this trip, it's just 20 people.
You have to be an IDS member.
You do not have to be a member. You can pay a surplus if you are not a member to attend. But we'd love to have you as a member.
You should just be a member. Yeah, that's where I was going with that.
Yeah. Awesome. You get a discount. Members get a discount on the trip. So it's definitely a perk.
Well, thank you for sharing your big news. I'm very excited about this trip. Like I said, I think travel is such an incredible opportunity for designers, and you guys are doing it in such a way that makes it easy and fun and exciting and challenging. And I cannot wait to see who is going on this trip and what they have to share. So anything anyone else needs to know about Provence next year?
That covers it. That covers it.
Okay.
I'll share more information maybe on our next one.
Fabulous. Maddie, thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to hear more about this trip as it starts to come together. Everyone, this is our last time seeing Maddie this year. So happy holidays, Maddie. We will see you back here in January.
Holidays. Okay, y'all enjoy the rest of your holiday season, and we'll see you soon.
Bye, everyone.